Hi, welcome back. We start again. So, next one we talked about is that here. Here we have chrome, glass, and plastic. So, we get this thing here. Things we have done is chrome or silver. So, we get it in here. We say new plus new material, but it should be silver rough. Then we need the black plastic, so plus black plastic rough, a little closer. Good. Then we need a class, so plus new, call it glass. Then we give them here a class shader, only rough. We have to do much more for the nodes there later, but not now. So we have to do here a ring. This ring is silver. So at first we mark all, black, little glossy sign. Then we get here this ring and say it should be silver sign. Then we take the front here, it should be glass. But glass never look real when it has no deep. So we have to extrude it and go into. Then we have to close that here too with F and give them class 2. So we have real glass material there on it. Good, that is done that thing. These writings and the stuff there, I don't know we make that or not. I must think about that. But we can make here an normal map for screws like that. So we do that. I think we have one. I must look where they is. A screw with these things in here. No, there's not a screw. There? Yes, that is it. So Shift D, we take them, bring them to the side, jump to. That is what we want to bake. So we are here now. It has no material, so we give them a new material. We call it screw 1, 2. Then we give them an unwrap from view, bounce. Then we give them here a plane. We need a plane to bake on. You know that. Add mesh plane. Rotate X 90 degrees. Scale down. That should be the plane where we bake it on. When we look from top, it must be in front surely to get the distance to the other stuff to make this normal. Good. We have done that. That needs some material too. So we give them a name. Plane for screw normal. Good. Done. Then down here in the UV image editor, we can hide that here by pressing T for toolbar. Then we need a new UV for save the baked normal there. So we go here with X and click here new. We give them a name. We call it screw head UV normal. 512 is enough for that, so 512. No alpha, and we say OK. We have it now here, but it isn't saved. You see it as the star is there on image, so we have to save it. Save as image. We make it in our texture folder, and we give it the name screwhead. Yes, it's correct, but we give them a JPEG format and quality of 100 and save it. Good. So we have done that, and that must be in all materials so that the material can bake to that. So we are at the plane, so we need here this image. So texture, image texture, and open. Then in our texture folder, and there we did our screw head UV normal JPEG that we take there, and it must be highlighted. I said it last time, so that's okay. Then we have the other material from the screw itself. Here is the same. We have to add texture, image texture, open texture folder, and our UV normal must be highlighted. It is highlighted, so that is okay. The plane should be unwrapped, so edit mode U to unwrap from view bounds. So we have that done. Then we can select first the back one. We hold the shift and right click on the plane. Then we go here to render mode. Then we go here to bake. And then we can say we want to bake it normal. It should be cleared before, and it should be selected to active bake. And we see that we don't see anything, nothing else, and it matters. But okay, then we try it again. We unwrap it normally. The scale isn't applied all. Okay, so we take first the back one, object, apply, rotation scale. Then here on the tool shelf, we can take here tools, set origin to geometry. Same we do with the plane, object, apply, rotation scale, set origin to geometry. Mark first that, then that. Go front view, bake. There is it. That is our screw normal, but you see, it don't fit really. So we have to make them smaller. So we go to set wireframe, and then we can make it smaller. A little bit more. So such like that. And then we bake again. Oh, yeah. So we must go here back and first select that, then bake. So yeah, there's our screw normal. So we can see here it isn't saved because of the star, so we save as image, and now we have a screw as a normal. So we can use them overall where we want, and that is good. So we're done that. We can move them now to the second layer. So M to move second layer, That was for the other baking there. So we can bring that back to second layer 2, move to second layer. Good. Wonderful. Done that. File, save. When we now know the text, then we can write the text and can bring on, but I can't read that warning, something else there. I don't know it. But we can make there the screws on. So that means we take here this guy and say the little black glossy should be duplicated. That is here by when you press on a number, but you must be in the object mode. When you in the object mode, then you can click here on this number and you have a second material there that is the same material as that before. So we get another plus here and bring back the little black glossy there to hold it on the normal material. So we give a sign to that all. Then assign here the silver rough and assign here and one deeper the class. So now we need the top face here. That one, I think. We must look correct. That one is it. There we want to put our 2 screws there. So yeah, we have to make it in this material. So we call it black little glossy. With normal screw. Normal screw. Oh, should I go how it's written? And assign it to that. Okay, good. We want to have here our normal, so we must plug that in. So we must look where we have some with the other stuff we have it not, so we must do all new. Okay, add input texture coordinates we need the mapping, we need the image itself, that is an image, then we need a normal map vector. So that is okay, that is our base structure for that. We get UV to the vector, it is a texture, vector to vector, open up, we give our new baked screw normal there, then we plug the color into color, we give here a click. Oh, it isn't unwrapped, so we have to unwrap that. So U to unwrap from view bounce, no, from view, that's better. So good. Then we can select now the UV map because we unwrap, now it is there, and then we connect normal with normal, and then we have that effect on eat. When we scale it up, you see now there are many screws and we don't want to have many in each direction, so we have to make it with minimum maximum. That is now only one, but we don't want only one. So we go edit mode here, and that is the place where it is in a moment. We grab it and bring it here to position, we scale them up, that we are at the size that we want. Then we grab it and bring it there. So we have there a screw, and we want to have one on the other side. That means we need in the X axis 2. So we have 2, but the distance between them is too less. So I think we must correct. Ooh, and it isn't possible. That is really bad. Good, then we make it the other way. We are no dummies. So we go here and make 2 loops in, scale X, and bring them there. Then we go there and say that one should have a little glossy only. That face should have that with the normal, and that should have that with the normal too. So when we now get this one, and we have assigned that, I hope, and we have to to make it another time, because we haven't unwrapped that now after changing. So we have to unwrap again, and we see we have not applied that whole shit because we changed it. So apply object, apply rotation scale again, top view, this one, unwrap and scale it. Then we see we want node 2, now we want only 1. Yes, so we make 1 here, and we have only 1 screw there, but it should be in the middle surely, such like that. Now we have here our screw, as you see there, and we want to make some here too. So we make here the same, U, unwrap, scale up, position, done. So we have 2 screws there, and this lighting is because that here isn't some, and that is a difference to the rest. So when you want to make it real good, you must delete that behind here. Okay, but we done that. So far so good. File, save. Then we have here the next one, that are these 2 guys here, and that is both plastic and that is rough. So we go there and say plus, and then plastic rough, and here the same, plus plastic rough. Good. Done that. That should be UV unwrapped, and there is also not applied, so apply rotation scale, set the origin, and unwrap it again. So here the same, simply recalculate, then object, apply rotation scale, set origin, then we unwrap it. Good. So we done that too. That is fine. File, save. Good. So we have here the next one, that is that one here for the gas. And so we look how the real gas looks there. So here you see it. That is what we want to bake and bring it then onto. That are quads that extruded, and here strong lines, and that we build now. Good. So that means we need that one here. So we add mesh UV sphere. 24 is okay. Scale down. Then we look from top, edit mode, and delete the half with background selection, wood selection, border selection. and then we only have the half bowl, and we don't want them completely, so bring them in front. We only want the half of that, so we delete here the down part, so we only have that here. Okay, we make a secure copy of that, Shift D, bring it to the side. That we scale down, then we go to it, edit mode, A to select all, Shift D, bring it downward, rotate Y 180 degrees. We have to do the length that they have there, so I think that can work. Then we want to connect them both, so we mark the down loops, and then spacebar, search, bridge, edge loops, and then we have that thing there, what we need there. Good. That should be rotated, but before Shift D, make a copy of that. So this one must be applied in all, so object, apply, rotation scale, set the origin, and rotate. So we have that. So we want to have more of them, 3. So we give here modifier, take array modifier, and bring that more to fit with the references. So we must find here the good value for that. Yeah, that is a good value for that. I think that is straight. We will see that later. Good. We make a secure copy, Shift D, place it there. Here we apply that, so that's done. That here must be applied to, set the origin, rotate Y90, and scale down. Grab it, bring it here, and get the whole back part and bring them there. So we get this line there. Then we need here a complete line around it. We see that there. So we take this one, Shift D. We apply the rotation scale of it. We bring the origin to the geometry, rotate Y 90 degrees, and bring it there. So we must look that it fits half the way. We make it a little bit further down. So, okay. Then we need here the spikes. I call it spikes. So we make an easy one. We add mesh cube, scale down, scale many down, scale on the X, bring it in front. We want to have here a star in, so we need to loop in there. So we go edit mode, go here, go there, and then we have it nearly. We take now this whole front faces, so, and scale them simply down, and maybe if we want we can make a little variance in, so that looks more interesting maybe. So such like that. That should be in the whole scaled in the Y. That we only have that one here, and that should be our spikes there. And this have to be erased much times. So we have here add modifier, array modifier. We have 2 now. I think 3, 6, 7, 8. 8 is good. So we go 8 here, and we need to go 8 up. So we take another array modifier that is down under the other one. We can clap it 2, and here's the next one. And here we don't need it in that direction. We need it in the Z direction. So here, and there we can say how many. 3, 6, 9, 10. We say 10, so we make 10. No, that isn't enough because that is too fat for that. Too fat for that. Nice. Okay, so make that here a little bit smaller. And we bring that more here. And that should be all in all bigger, so we simply scale the one. And the rest goes automatically with it. So that should be baked as a normal. So for that we need all at the same height. So at first we apply that one, then we apply that one. So all is applied here. That is now one object. So we have to save the changes. So we have to apply the rotation scale of it, set the origin to it. Here, a little bit tricky here, but I don't want to cut that off. So we look where we have modifier, we have no modifiers on it, so we join them all together as one. Go in top view and you see they are all at the same height. Here that not, so we bring that to the same height as the other ones. That one here, there is a difference I see between them and the rest there. So I must look, yeah, that is that. So we have to go here a little bit more back, that we are at the same height, and here that we don't need here, so we can move it to second layer, that here too, move second layer. Good. Now we want to bake a normal from that here, so we can join that all together as one. So we have now that thing there. We grab it by the side, then with Shift D make a copy of that, and then we apply the whole object new, rotation scale, set the origin, and we have that. Good. Now we want to bake it as a normal. So same as before. We have to make a new material and call it gas material object. So we done that. Now we have to unwrap that, and we unwrap that from view. So U from view. We have here our stuff. Then, as before, we bring in here a new one, a plane, add mesh plane, rotate X 90 degrees, scale it so that it fits with that we want. Think we should make it as great as that is what we need. So go here and scale X. That is the whole thing we want to have. So that is Okay, that should be it, and it should be in the front, so we can get the normal from that. That is okay. So this needs a material too, so we make new. We give here a name that is plain for gas material. Okay, then we go in edit mode, U to unwrap, unwrap from view. We got that. So we have that file save. Then we need here make a new picture where we can bake on. So X here, new, give them name. Gas UV, that is okay. It should be 512, that is okay. So we make okay. We have only to save it, save as image. We take here a JPEG, give them 100%. We are in our texture folder, gas UV, save as. Good. This must be now in both materials. So add texture, image texture, open texture folder, and take our gas UV. Must be highlighted, think on that. Then the other material from the rest there, from this shit there. So we have to do here the same, add texture, image texture, open texture folder, and give the gas UV. Click on it, that it is highlighted. Okay, now we want to bake. File, save. We click first that here, then with hold and shift the plane, front view, and we go down to bake. We want to bake a normal, it should be cleared, it should be to the active one, bake. That is the normal in the moment. I'm a little bit confused. That looks not like I would it. That was not my plan. I think that is because that here isn't a rectangle. So I make that new, delete that. And make a new, yeah. Add mesh plane, rotate x90, scale down. That should be our 512 by 512. So edit mode, U, from view, give a material that we called plane for gas. That's okay, that's in it. So we have that, it is unwrapped, it should be in front, so we have to go here in front. So now we take first that one, then that one, but I think here is something wrong. I must check that before. So we get that whole thing here and recalculate it. We say tools, we say remove doubles. Wow, there were many removed. So that was the problem, but I looked that awful there. Then we have to go there, object, apply rotation scale again. Then I take the origin to it. So we have that. Hope that works now. I don't know. So we click for that, then we click that and bake again. Same shit as before. That means there's something wrong with it. The margin is the space between what he should take. The ray distance. Normally that makes no problem, but we take it again. No, it's the same shit as before. So when we look at there, why that isn't that size that we want there? This one must be the same as the image there. So UV project from view bounds. So that must be the original size now. And then first that, then that, and bake. Yeah, that looks better. But not perfect. So we take that here and scale that a little down. And move it maybe. Set. No, that's good. Okay. So first that and bake. So that is the... Oh, we have scaled it, so we have to apply first. Wow. Object, apply, rotation gain, set the origin. Wow. I hate it. I really hate it. Okay. So, and we bake again. That isn't normal. That is too small there. What is it for shit there? That is okay, but that isn't okay. Why is that in this size there? It must be in this size. So, when we now get them both, it must be baked correctly. It comes after he does it. So we go here with the margin back, and do it again. That is better. Wow, wow, wow. So, okay. After long shit there, I save that now. Save as image. Gas UV. Save as. File. Save. And now I cut it off in GIMP because I have no book to make it other way. So GIMP. File. Open. We go to our texture folder where we put it. So that must be there. And there. There and there. So now we must find it. That was gas UV. Open. That we want to have control and roll the mouse button and can zoom on. This selection we want to have. And then simply we cut out that part. That is enough then for the UV. So we say cut out and we say give us a new as a picture. So we have that. Then we can file export it in our texture folder there. Was here. So, and we give them a name. New UV gas. Or edited UV gas. Normal. Save. Export. And give them quality of 100. Export it. So we have now that as a normal. So we get that back. So that gone and back to our Blender now. Wow. our sweet render blender. So that whole shit I don't want to see anymore, so move to second layer. Good. That was long and hateful one that we want to put in there. Wow, that was because we do that. That comes there. Yeah, it comes there. Okay, so file, save. I have enough for today. So see you in the next tutorial. Bye.